Hi and welcome to the Social Commuter Podcast, the marketing podcast keeping you up to date on the go.
With your host, Georgia Smith.
And Eloise Fenwick.
This, I feel like, is going to be one of my favourite episodes. Obviously, we're not in a gorgeous studio like last week. I think we both missed the studio dearly.
But we're back home.
We are back home. If you've not checked out last week's episode, you need to have a look because it was just like, wasn't it?
It was next
stunning.
level.
Yeah, 100%. But this is a bit different.
Yeah.
And we do have some good updates. And the trends this week are my personal favourite.
It's popping off.
It is. Social media is just popping off at the minute.
Crazy.
Right. Tell us what's going on. Give us the news.
On
everything.
On LinkedIn.
If you want to do LinkedIn, let's go for LinkedIn.
So my first LinkedIn. So they have released a business-to-business sales guide, basically. So what content does well selling business to business? Obviously, we all use LinkedIn for business-to-business selling. That is kind of its main thing. But basically, I read through the report. The main takeaways were have a clear message in your content and video content. So we spoke about that last week in the studio about video content on LinkedIn. We were saying that I haven't seen many people using video.
No.
It's a lot more popular, however, in the creative industry.
Yeah, that's what we were discussing after.
So if you are looking for inspiration on how to use video on LinkedIn, creative industries are always a good one. Particularly you've been doing some great videos on LinkedIn. Can I just say, somebody slays LinkedIn over here.
And someone said to me yesterday, like, you're really active on LinkedIn at the minute. I was like, yeah,
of course.
Thank you. It's where you got to be. But talking about videos on LinkedIn. So LinkedIn are now having a little bit. I haven't seen this on my account yet. You've not either. Lots of users are saying they've seen like a For You video bit. So it's not like TikTok. It's not like a whole separate column. However, throughout the feed, there's a little bit like a strip in the screen that's like For You videos, and you can just like swipe. It's not even like a scroll, it's a swipe along them. So they really are pushing videos. Like both of these points are just proving that videos are the future of LinkedIn.
Of course.
And the video I posted the other day is the best, is one of the best performing posts I've done in ages. They want the videos.
Exactly, and you've got to jump on it quickly because they're pushing it.
If they're pushing it, take advantage at the end of the day.
Exactly.
You can't not, but that's a good little one.
I like that.
It's a good little LinkedIn. All right, I'm going to say another LinkedIn one while we're here. So, LinkedIn for social media managers can be a bit of a faff because it won't let you edit schedule posts, which can be really annoying, but now they do. So, social media managers out there, this will help you out a little bit because it definitely has driven us both nuts at times. Yeah. So it's a nice little small one.
Do you schedule in LinkedIn itself? What do you use?
For myself, yeah.
Yeah.
And then for other clients, I use later, which is very good. It's a good little software.
Little shout out.
No, sadly.
I have an exciting one. I'm really excited for this one. So Meta have just agreed a new agreement with Universal Music Group. So obviously these are the group that TikTok fell out with, and then we had no TikTok sound.
That was
hard. Tragic.
Like, was it a couple of weeks? It was intense.
A couple of weeks. It was terrible. But I'm so excited for this because if you create reels or try to add music to your post on Instagram, as a business, it is abysmal. It's so
horrible.
Hard.
Yeah.
All the music is like really bad.
They're
like
just
no offense to the composers, but like I could compose a better piece. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've been like really, really tempted to just for the sake of it because it's so bad music.
And they're never trending.
No.
Sounds like that aren't. I always use original audio for business accounts. You just can't, like one of my clients for some reason just managed to have access as a business account, and I'm not complaining. So I can use Taylor Swift for their reels, which always does well.
Really good.
But for the other clients and even my own business account, you're so limited. So I'm excited for this.
It's crazy.
I'm ready.
I'm really excited. Fingers crossed we get some more good music.
It'll be exciting for all businesses then.
Yeah.
So Meta's liking us at the minute anyway. So Instagram, they've already slowly been expanding the amounts of posts you can put in a carousel, but now you can have up to 20 frames in a single carousel. Fab. What we want. And they're really liking long carousels at the minute as well. People are seeing a lot of engagement, better performing posts if they're a longer carousel.
Yeah.
Keeps people scrolling, helps with the view side of it that we've discussed as well. So if you've got posts, do a little carousel.
A long one.
Maybe we'll do
big
one.
carousel.
We go away next week. A big carousel with 20 pictures. But it's a nice one. They're all just like nice and little ones, but they are impactful at the end of the day, which is what's great.
Yeah, we should do a post, like a really long carousel of Social Commuter on tour next week.
We're doing it. You've heard it here first. Love it.
So my next one. YouTube are merging shorts. So Shorts, for context, gets like 17 billion views a day. It's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
So now YouTube want to pull in their long form content into these shorts feeds.
Yeah.
So it's basically a bit, what's the word? Contradicting.
Yeah.
Because the whole point is short form video, however, they're now putting long form video in your scrolling. We'll see how this works. I think that would really annoy me because if I'm in my short attention span, I'm not going to be wanting to watch a 10-minute video.
Could be good for us though. Could help with more views. So as a creator, probably great. As a user,
viewer, not so great. But they're pushing it to everyone. We'll see.
We're going to have to see now. So threads are now allowing hashtags. That's a nice little one as well.
Yeah.
I want to see how they're going to use it. Are they going to be super impactful? Is it going to be a little less impactful? Do they matter?
Well, this is the thing, because on Instagram, they're not meant to matter that much anymore, are they?
It helps a little bit, but I would never say it's like be all and end all if you forget a hashtag.
Exactly, like.
So what's the situation on threads?
Well, exactly. So that's the question.
I'm invested now. You'll have to check it out next week.
Exactly. So if they've obviously added it as a feature, they are going to be using it.
There's a reason for it.
Yeah, they are going to be pushing it.
We'll see.
We'll see soon. Hopefully, because I would love it if hashtags had more reach.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Me too.
It's ridiculous how little they get. Anyway, that's a bit negative.
It's so weird, like starting her. And it's just so depressing and everything.
So annoying.
Oh, it's fine.
My next one is Instagram friend map. So this is pre-launch. They're testing it across loads of people's Instagrams at the moment. So it's basically like the Snapchat map, as we've seen, where you can share your location with close friends and things like that. But you can also leave notes on the map, which might be quite fun.
I think that's my favourite bit about it.
I am quite excited about the notes.
I'm really loving notes at the minute. I did one again the other day, a little note.
What did it say?
No, something stupid about social media or something. Oh, I think it was about the podcast.
Oh, sure.
I'll check out the latest episode. I'm going to do one this weekend, out of office.
Nice.
I should be out of office on a weekend anyway, but it's fine. So I think having them in a location form, I'm still worried about it on the basis that it's had a lot of effects on Snapchat. You know, I don't want to see everyone's location.
I know.
I didn't ask for it, so
yeah,
we're going to see.
Fully agree. I think it's always been a bit of a creepy feature location. Yeah. However, the notes I'm quite excited about.
The notes side of it I do really like.
Yes.
So, Instagram. They're just really coming up with a lot of updates this week. So, the other week I was posting one of my really good reels that you were on about before.
Yes.
I was posting my reel and it was over a minute and they didn't care. So now you're allowed 3-minute videos for reels. But they've said before they didn't want to do long form content. Literally 2 months ago we were discussing this. Has he gone back on his word?
Always.
Has the chief of Instagram changed his mind again? It's fine if he wants to. I mean, we love your platform. But it's good when because a lot of my videos are just over a minute.
Yeah.
And that extra 10 seconds, like with our social commuter clips, we talk about something for more than a minute. So I have to cut down and cut down and cut down. This is a bit more helpful.
Yeah,
so I think this is an
update
update I'll use. Yeah. Even businesses. Now you don't have to be so stressed about getting all your like information into a minute.
Exactly.
Talking about a reel in a minute is like really hard. I'm like, this trend happened this week and this is why and this is what you should do.
Full stop. Yeah.
It's intense. So I do like this one quite a bit.
Perfect. I'm excited about that.
It's a good one.
My last one is Snapchat have simplified their ad campaign setup process.
Yeah.
So this isn't like a major thing, but if you are looking at paid ads on Snapchat, it is now easier to do.
They're really loving ads on Snapchat. We talk about it every month now. Snapchat's coming in with the ads on the shopping side of it, but
we'll see.
Invested.
Yeah.
So TikTok. Have we talked about TikTok this week so far?
Yes. No.
I was going to say. No, we haven't. Maybe they've just not been that much. So TikTok group chats now allowing 32 people in a group chat now.
Okay.
Lots of chat updates. I don't like it because TikTok can be a bit controversial. A lot of really young kids are on TikTok.
That's true.
Do they have permission? How do they get added to these chats? It is a little bit less secure, in my opinion, than Instagram.
Yeah.
So I want to see how they're going to monitor it because it obviously, like I said, a lot of young children. You don't want something to happen. So I do want to see, as a business, this is not anything you have to stress about too much unless you're going to start group chats on TikTok, which I can't imagine very many businesses doing in the slightest.
Not with less than 32. No.
But 32 is just such a weird number. Like, I still don't understand.
I know. Like,
32.
I don't get these multiples of 6. Like
these multiples of 6. Is that what we're calling it?
That's just social media just obsessed with multiples of 6.
Maybe it's like a
6,
creepy
12.
conspiracy theory now we're going into.
Yeah.
Social commuter conspiracy edition. Is that the new episode? Weird. So, Instagram I think this is my final one. There's been a lot this week, like I said, it's very intense. So Instagram are now showing your likes, comments and shares in the EU for users.
Yeah.
It's all of it. People are seeing your entire engagement rate now.
Exactly.
Right there.
As a social media manager, I love this to be nosy because I love being nosy.
Let's see what people are doing.
Exactly.
What's getting the shares.
Really doing well. Because also shares are such a big thing on Instagram now. So now you can really see what is actually converting those shares. You are quite exposed as a social media manager.
As a person as well.
So we'll see.
Is there going to be an option to remove it? Is there going to be an option to block the number
this is
like
the
likes?
thing, because you can hide likes.
Yeah.
So
now it's showing you everything. Showing you your likes, comments. It looks good. Don't know if I like it though.
No.
We're going to have to see. Next week we'll give you the rundown.
We will.
When we see it on people's accounts finally. So that is all we done. Trends.
Yes.
I'm loving the trends. I have loads.
You have
start
one
though.
more than me. No, you start.
Okay,
you have one more
then we'll
than
go
me.
in the order. So this is one that I've only seen slightly. We were talking about it before. We were debating putting it in. So I think I'm getting the itch again. Really cool. No, that's what the trend's called. Sorry, I'm not just saying it as in like I think I'm getting an itch. I said that really seriously.
So I think
it's
I'm
been
getting
a long
an itch.
day. I think I'm getting the itch again. Is what the
so
trend's
funny.
called.
Yeah.
Basically, if there's something you like doing, I can't take it seriously today. If there's something you like doing, so let's say we're filming the podcast. You can't laugh for the whole episode.
Let me just...
You take a minute. Deep breaths. Okay. I'm going to explain it while Eloise has a laughing fit. Basically, you're doing something and then you have that thing you want to do.
I think that is the most iconic moment. Can't even finish my sentence.
It's something you want to do. It's something you enjoy doing. So my itch would be going on holidays and exploring. I don't know why it's so funny. There's so many worse ones in a minute.
So it's going to stop.
Just having a little cry.
Okay.
It's okay. Deep breaths. That's it. We're not going into any more details and we're going to be crying at this point.
Fabulous.
Do you need to say
That's
yours?
a fabulous trend. Okay, serious point now. Okay, my first trend is, well, I don't know. Yeah, it is a trend, unfortunately, in a way.
Okay.
Molly May, Tommy Fury breakup.
You've gone from one extreme to the other really quickly.
Exactly.
Okay.
I thought if I do this one, it will bring me down to earth
Okay,
again.
go on.
So obviously this is
everywhere.
Crazy. These are like the biggest internet couple there is, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like everyone's obsessed with them.
Yeah.
They have broken up after 5 years, if you didn't know. And it's all over the internet.
Everyone's talking about it.
Everyone is.
Sky News.
Businesses, yes, it's all over Sky News,
Yeah.
ITV News, in the evening news, even not even just a social media post. It is insane. Imagine you going
That
through
would
a
really
breakup and
upset
it being all
me.
over the news.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, a lot of businesses are using this to increase their engagement,
Yeah.
which I have seen as, like, I've seen some posts on LinkedIn about that being a bad thing, and some, but obviously everyone is getting on this because it's what's getting the traction online right now. But every single video on my TikTok, if I scroll, it's just Molly, May and Tommy the whole time. By the time this episode comes out, it'll be interesting to know if this is still quite as big, but I know it's going to last.
I think it'll last for a bit. So we saw businesses use it the day they got released, they broke up. There were so many businesses that were like, when you had to finish work early because you're upset.
Yes, and then
I saw a business discussing it and having like a full-on meeting about it.
Of course.
So quick.
Yeah.
With it.
And Domino's released a post that said, like, please respect our privacy at this time. Like,
It's going well. Businesses are loving it. They're getting with it. They know what we talk about as, consumers and users, and they are just flying.
Exactly.
So.
Ryanair did a really fun one.
I did.
Did you see the Ryanair one?
Oh my
they
God.
did like a plane trip, and they were like hot girl summer with Molly May and her sister.
Yeah. And I just thought, if you're a business owner and it's still going around, get on it.
Yeah.
Get on the trend of a breakup.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
depressing, but people are shining light on it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I won't question it. So back to my go. So this is also a somber one. We're having a bit of a somber breakup episode, I believe. So no revenge, because it is called, I can't remember what August is called. It's like August dump. It's something to do with everyone breaking up in August. It's like a thing.
Okay.
So that being a trend anyway is a thing. So no revenge, because it's like you don't want to have revenge on someone because like you're the best person they ever met or because they'll never get better. that's a trend. The girls are really going through it this month, and they are just posting it. So you could do it as a business owner, like no revenge, because I'm the best employee they ever had.
Yeah.
You could really take the mick with it. It's not too serious. Some are really like, you can sit and cry.
Yeah.
Like I was crying over one yesterday. It's really emotional. Some are great. Some are just funny. So check it out. If you're a business and you want to have a bit of a laugh with it, do it.
Super versatile.
And don't take it too serious as a business though. I wouldn't say sit there and like pour out your heart about your first love on social media.
Yeah.
But maybe take the mick with it a little bit.
Maybe. I think that's a great idea. Yeah. My next one is Demure.
I was really waiting. I was like, is she going to talk about it?
We can explain this together. You do the description.
So, Jules LeBron, who is also my creator of the week, I'll tell you more about her later, is taking over the internet by storm through her saying demure. It's like, so demure, so mindful, so cutesy. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
It is like insane, isn't it?
It's insane. So people are just like going about their daily life, like walking through the airport saying, I'm so demure. Like, it's really funny.
See how I carry my bag?
Yeah, exactly. It's just like a bit of a self-love trend. I love it.
It's fab. And it's just showing that, like, you're just a classy little lady. But you've seen the guys do it now as well. You've seen businesses do it.
Stunning.
And it's become my favourite thing ever. And it is just, like, she is really, like, riding the wave, isn't she? I think we were looking before she's going to do, like, a collab with Airbnb. She's doing it with makeup businesses. She's doing it with Carnival Cruise. She is just...
As she should.
As she should. But I think she's like, every video you're talking 1 million views, hundreds of thousands of views. It's next level, just viral. I love it. I say it numerous times a day. Like, wait until we travel tomorrow and I'm so demure.
Yeah, I know. We're going to get on all of these trends this week.
We're going to have a great little TikTok week.
Absolutely. I can't wait.
It's such a fab little trend. So, this one isn't a sad trend anymore. I just had to check then. So, I hate that you serve blank and blank. It's a couplesy trend. So carousel style with couples that are more like TV couples, so fictional relationships. So I've seen a lot that's like, I hate when you serve bossy girlfriend and like nice guy, but they always last. It's always like something like that. There's always like a but. And then it's like a picture of like, you're talking like Brooklyn Nine-Nine characters and stuff like that, and TV show characters, and then like a picture of like you and your boyfriend. It's a cute one. It's definitely, I'm seeing it grow more and more every week. I think I saw the first one probably about a week ago, and then since then it's been like, do it. If you could do that with Office, you know, when it's like boss wise, so you could do like Dwight and Michael from the Office.
Yes, I love that.
I hate when you serve like weird boss, weird employee, like that sort of style things. It's a good trend. It's nice. It's a little one. Yeah.
And then my next one is Results Day. So we've just had A-level results day, which we were both involved with.
We were.
And then GCSE results day will be in the week that this releases. So as a business, I think it's always just really nice to get on it. Obviously,
just say it.
Is it Jeremy Clarkson?
Did you see? I just sent you it about 20 minutes before we started recording.
Yeah, so obviously celebrities are just kind of icons for this at this point. But also businesses, I think it just goes really nice to just be like, thinking of you all, or something really funny. Like, you could do something so funny about results day, or about like failing all your exams.
Yeah, if you are a successful business owner and you failed your exams,
get on it. Hashtag results day.
Yeah, it's a good one. And I saw a business before do it. We were talking about it yesterday. Really successful people that have failed exams, and businesses are really like focusing in on it. Even like Wagamama was obviously, you get free food and loads and stuff. It's a trend without meaning to be a trend, and it's a nice topic. So
it's fabulous.
This one, I really am going through like the lovey-dovey, break-up-y trends this week, but it's fine. So he needs me, he needs me, he needs me. It's like a manifesting trend, and that's the only way you can describe it. The girls are really, they're really manifesting. I see at least like 20 an hour.
Your TikTok's wild.
My TikTok's really going through it. It's been rough. And they just sit there like, he needs me, he needs me, he needs me. But like, I was trying to think, because it's everywhere. I was like, how can a business do that? You can take the mic. You can be like, when you need a pay rise and you're like, to like your manager to get a pay rise, that sort of style thing you can laugh about with. I wouldn't take it, like I said before, don't take it seriously.
Yes.
And don't sit like manifesting a relationship at work.
Yeah.
But it's a fun one. It's still doing really well. That whole manifestation side of things is really back now.
Yes.
So maybe start a manifestation chain at work. It's great.
Maybe
that's what you need to do now.
Maybe that's the way forward.
It could be. You never know.
Who's your creator this week?
Like I said before, Jules LeBron, who started Demure. I just really love her as a person. I want to be friends with her. Like, the other day she was doing one, this is how I leave a hotel, so demure. And because she brought like Krispy Kremes to the employees, she's like, this is how I show manners, so mindful, so cutesy.
Aww.
I feel like my language is now, like her language is mine. We're intertwined. So, Jules LeBron, she's blowing up. If you need someone to do a brand deal with, it would be her, to be honest, because she is on it. Yeah, 100%.
My one is called Gem's Adventures. Let me just, there's a number at the end. Gem's Adventures 95.
Very precise.
So, yes. But her account is a travel account, basically, but it's kind of around, like, she does lots of trips in Scotland and that kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
Stunning content. She kind of, like, gives you tips of things to do on your trips to these certain places, like, shows you these hidden waterfalls and stuff, or, like, these slides down the hills, but her content is absolutely fabulous. Her stories are so aesthetic. She has this thing where she does loads of different emojis, but, like, that, like, it's, I can't describe it properly, but if you just have a look at her stories, they are fabulous. Like, if you want a tutorial on stories, have a look at her account. It's fab.
Yeah.
She has such, self-branding. Like, her self-branding, what's it called?
Personal branding.
Personal
I prefer
branding.
Self-branding though, personally.
Yeah, her personal branding is fabulous. So, shout out Gem's Adventures.
Good luck, creators. They're not too polar opposite this time.
No, they're not too polar opposite. They're not quite the
Normally
same.
we go like drastic differences, but love it. So, that is it for this week's episode. What are we saying? Are we going to say, come watch it, guys?
Oh, yeah. We've tried to work on an outro. It's obviously not worked
Every
that well,
week
but
it doesn't work. It's fine though.
comment down below your favourite platform update, your favourite trend, any thoughts you have from this week's episode. You can follow us on Instagram, on LinkedIn, TikTok,
We've got
YouTube,
them all. Yeah.
Spotify at Social Commuter Podcast. Anything else we need to say?
I think that's everything.
Please join our little social community
join our
family.
community.
We try really hard on it.
We do.
And we love our community.
We
so get
do.
involved. And we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.